Oh man, what up, y'all? We live? We're shaking and baking, everybody. Hold on a second, y'all. It's been a little bit. You know your boy got to dust off my shoulder. I'm live for one reason and one reason only, man. I seen a video that's flabbergasting. All right, I'm just gonna jump into it because this jaw right here, bro. This I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life. All right, let me give you the backstory first. Hold on, wait. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Wait a minute. Right, let me give you the. Here we go. All right, all right, we live. Okay, boom. Yo, check this out. Right, we got somebody right now calling in from the federal penitentiary to a very well-known podcast. And during this phone call, it first starts off kind of cool. Hey, how you doing? Are you holding up your head? We're hearing crazy things. What's going on? By the end of this video, everybody, no, not everybody, just actually it's really just two people in this room that you see in front of you take a stand and literally is begging the person on the phone verbatim, please hang up the phone, get off the phone. And the person, they get into a big argument. They don't want to stop snitching on themselves. They say they have the right to snitch on themselves and nobody's going to impede them on telling on themselves. You feel me? Listen, man, this is the American way right here. Talk about some freedom of speech. Let's start it off. Too much yip yapping. I'm just gonna actually no. Yeah. Let's start it off right here. Let's see what's going on.
How are you doing in there? What's your state of mind as you're locked up?
Nah, the state of mind is good because at the end of the day, it's like, let the truth be known. Like I don't with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? So everything else is false.
Okay. Do you what's your media strategy in terms of talking on podcasts, doing live streams, etc., while you're in federal custody?
No.
Yo, that question is, what's your media strategy while doing podcasts while you're in federal custody? That's wild. I thought the media strategy was to stay silent and let your lawyer talk for you. But nah, it gets crazy. Hold on. This is nothing. Look at this.
It's not that. It's just I'm doing the same thing that I was doing outside. You know what I'm saying? Nothing changed. At the end of the day, it's like I don't have to. I have no parts of what happened, what's going on, or anything like that. But I ain't gonna say anything. A lot of people rolled over and turned on the nigga, and it is what it is.
Who turned on you already?
No, I'm talking about on Big Useless.
Oh, people are already telling on him.
Yeah. So it's like I'm just sitting in here right now, just going through the process.
Damn.
Is everybody telling loose, or do you know specifically who's been telling?
Shit, everybody.
Let's get into a witness intimidation. It's funny because the white dude on the left, his name is Adam 22. He go, who's telling on you? He's like, no. They telling on Big Useless. Big Useless is the main person in this RICO indictment that this person is facing right here. So he doesn't answer the question, and then the other guy next to him go, no. Tell us who's telling on you. But no. Let's sprinkle a little bit of witness intimidation before we start on a full blown marathon of snitching. Hold on.
Got out. The only people that's still in here is what me breaking him.
Have you had any conversations that were basically like, we'll let you out right now, you just got to tell us this, and this?
Hell no, that ain't no conversation.
So they consider you to be such a crucial part of this case that they're not even proposing a deal.
No, I haven't. No, it's not that.
Anyone in their right mind would have hung up the phone. Is the moment they heard the person that they on the line with suggest that this person is so crucial to the investigation. Mind you, this is your boy. You know what I mean? Like, this is your boy. You know him. So you asking that question, framing him in the light of, yo, you're so important to this investigation. They're not even giving you the opportunity to snitch. I would have hung up the phone. But no. This dude does the exact opposite. Look at this.
It's not that at all.
Safety valve?
Just the point of it is it's just not going to happen. Just put it that way.
The feds know that you're so solid that they wouldn't even ask you to talk.
No, it's not going to happen.
So did you catch word that I just revealed it like an hour ago on this podcast, but basically the feds came to my house and the one and only thing that they were interested in was the cease and desist from Big U because of your appearance on the podcast with Wack, in which you basically said that Big U had knowledge of the Nipsey situation before it happened.
No, see, the thing is, it's like, I'm going to say it like this because I keep going through something. It's just why send a cease and desist if it's not true. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people.
Yo, listen, for those of you who don't know, listen. Let's be clear. The federal government came to someone's house and said, listen, we want information because we're investigating somebody right now for a murder, right? Listen very closely, right? Then the person you hear on the phone right here goes, yo, why would the person be investigating for a murder send out a cease and desist of me talking about the murder if it wasn't true? Nah, bro. You can't make this stuff up, bro. And then now look at the energy in the room. This is the bomb drop right here. It's like, nah, of course he did kill that boy. Look at this.
People are suggesting,
it's defamatory though.
Yeah, even if it's not true, it is
right.
It's a defamatory statement for sure. Absolutely. I could understand him not wanting that out there, even if it wasn't true, to keep it a secret.
Look, the nigga with the fitted cap is pissed. He's like, nah, it's defamatory. Get this boy in a law school right now. Give this boy a lie. He's like, nah, it's defamatory. What are you talking about? It's not true. He wants that interview down because you talking trash about him, bro. Come on, tighten up. Then after that, you got Lush over here. That's the white dude with the hat, with the tan hat. He over here like, oh, yeah. Defamatory, of course. It's Look, old boy with the sweats on is just on his phone like, yo, I am not a part of this conversation. Look, everybody's on their phone. Look, all the real niggas in the building that just want they check. All the real niggas that just want they check, they just on their phone looking down. This dude got on glasses. He's probably crying behind his shade. No, hold on. Let me chill. Because this man is literally throwing his life away live on No Jumper. I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life.
Jack.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What'd you say, Lush?
I was saying it's a defamatory statement regardless, so I could see him not wanting that out, even if it wasn't true.
Yeah. But if you wanted to prove somebody that was a liar, right? You just telling them put it out, right?
No.
Why stop it?
Crickets.
Yeah, I don't know.
No. But if we talking right,
No. Let me throw my life away. Chill. Nah. Y'all ain't trying to help me just lock myself up for 25 to life real quick. Come on. Why y'all so silent, bro? Like, nah, I want to get put in a hole right now. Like, nah, man, that's crazy. Now it gets even worse. Wait until you hear his girlfriend arguing with these group of men, trying to tell these men to shut up and let her man snitch on her. No, just wait. You got to stick around. Look at this.
that's facts, right? Why stop something that you saying is a lie?
Right. I mean, hey, I guess he really wanted to stop that narrative, I guess.
When a lie linger too long, it become the truth, bro.
Yeah, I'm not a defense attorney, but I could think of a few.
Like, nobody want to lie out there about them, so that's why you would do it cease and desist. If you feel it ain't true.
Well, that's like, that's like career-ending information. You know what I mean? Like, or statement. If people associate him with the death of somebody so beloved, that fucks off his business, right?
But everybody is getting misconstrued. Nobody's saying that he has something to do with it. He just acknowledged. I mean, no, it's just like if somebody on somebody that know me, right? And they basically be like, "Man, I'm either gonna get that nigga because of whoopty whoop. And I'd be like, "Well, shit, go and get your man." You get what I'm saying? That's just how it is.
Now.
My statement is
He's snitching now is wild. That's an understatement of the year. Yo, nah. My man said, yo, what you mean, nigga? Like, yo, yo, like I know what's up, bro. Like I know all the ins and outs of the situation, bro. Like how you gonna tell me, bro? Like they weren't cool with each other. Like this is a wild situation. This dude you hear on the phone right now went on the podcast and said, "Hey, listen, Big Useless, which is the main guy tied up in the RICO, told me a half hour before Nipsey Hussle's death that he was dead. I called Nipsey myself. Nipsey picked up the phone. I didn't mention the conversation I had with Big Useless. I just said, okay, whatever. Those two are currently beefing right now anyways. So I just said, it's whatever. A half hour later, Nipsey Hussle was dead. You understand? And then this guy is going to say, like, he started off the conversation saying, nah, that doesn't mean he did it. That just means he announced it. No, he didn't do it. No. I gotta bring it back because he stopped himself. Because I guess that's the point where he's just like, nah, bro, I sound extra dumb. He goes, nah, that doesn't mean he did it. That just means he announced it. Like he didn't do it.
And I'd be like, well, shit, go and get your man. No, it's just like if somebody on somebody that know me, right, and they basically be like, man, I'm either gonna get that nigga because of whoopty whoop, and I'd be like, well, shit, go and get your man. You get what I'm saying? That's just how it is. My statement is Nipsey wasn't his brother. Nipsey wasn't like his son. He keeps claiming that and putting that energy in the air when he didn't fuck with Nipsey and Nipsey didn't fuck with him.
He said Nipsey just flew him out before they passed. They patched it up.
Can somebody say motive? Can somebody say motive? You don't gotta spell it. Just say it. Sound it out. This is crazy. He said, yo, nah, bro, like they was beefing with each other. What do you mean? It was wartime between Big U and Nipsey Hussle, bruh. Of course he killed that man. Yo, old boy walked off the set. Yo, I'm shocked. Yo, let me tell you this on my life. I seen this live and I downloaded the video because I was like, this is good. They're gonna take this down. This shit is still up running numbers. Nah, it's a dirty game. It's a dirty game. Look, everybody just sad. Look at everybody. No. Look. Old boy in the back room look like he ready to go to sleep. He's putting himself in a totally different place right now. He's like, nah, there's no way. I'm not here right now. This dude, nah. Shout out to, salute to, I think his name is Mr. Viral. He goes on a rampage in 2.5 seconds. Look at this.
No, they didn't.
They was in New York together or something like that.
Yeah, they went to New York for a video shoot, but it was still animosity because it was still a situation that happened after that. Why he didn't go and support Black Sam at the Marathon Burgers then? If everything was patched up.
No, for sure that ain't patched up. We saw that in the Black Sam interview for sure.
Cause Nipsey is Big U little homie essentially from 60s. Black Sam is not from rolling 60s. That's just Nipsey's brother.
No,
so he don't have to support Black Sam like he will support Nipsey, his little homie, his younger homie.
Good point.
Good point. This nigga he took a public defender class. He's like, nah. And that's actually a solid point. That's a point a lawyer would make. That is on my life. I can see the prosecutor going in front of the jury. This is on everything I love. They will go in front of the jury and be like, if Big U loved Nipsey Hussle so much, why didn't he support the Marathon Burger that his brother just started in the name of Nipsey Hussle? That is literally an argument that the prosecutors would say. This man is saying it on No Jumper, and then you got my man with the Crip, with the OG Crip degree. He over here trying to lay out the case as best as possible. You know, Adam ain't hanging up the phone. This is crazy. Somebody said in the comments they seriously think this dude is on the spectrum. And now, no, but you know what? Actually, that's funny because a lot of the crash outs. Oh, that's funny. I bet you there's a link to that. I think because I remember a lot of the crash outs that I remember, a lot of them, they did kind of seem on the spectrum, actually. I was going to make a joke of that, but that actually might be true. Hold on a second.
That's not the same thing.
No, yes, it is, because the marathon continues, the Marathon Burgers, anything that's marathon is based off of Nipsey. Like, that's what he stood for. That's what he pushed. That's what he wanted to do. That's his thing.
Hey, if you pass away tomorrow, Adam not fucking with your twin brother, bro. so that marathon ain't gonna continue. Cause he messed with you, not your brother.
No, the thing is, if somebody's pushing the narrative, right, and it's in all good honors of Nipsey, if
Hey, yo, shout out to Gap Tooth Games. Gap Tooth Games is in the building, man. Gap Tooth Games said Black Sam, that's Nipsey Hussle's brother, pulled a jammy out on Big U. I wouldn't show up either. I'm not going to lie to you. If somebody put a jammy out, I'm not going to show up. But then again, that's just more motive. That's just more motive. His brother's pulling out guns, all of this stuff. It's just like, yo, come on, man. Come on, man. They laying out the whole case right now in front of our face, man. This is insane.
If I had my brother, not my twin brother, but if I had my brother,
You don't like the
on
Twitter,
the
he said no.
situation or whatever like that, I would have Adam. I hope what Adam would still support. If something happened to Brick or whatever like that, I'm pretty sure Brick's wife or whatever like that, Adam would still support that. It's different.
That is true. If me and Brick were beefing and then we got cool right before he died, and then his girl opens up Brick Burger, for sure, I'm at the Brick Burger. I'm turning up the Brick Burger.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm chasing Rockstar across the street.
So since Crib Mac been in jail, have you checked on Mama Bear?
We've been talking.
This nigga trying to change the subject. It's an open and shut case, bro. It's an open and shut case. Nah, hold on. Wait until I need the part for the girl to come in. This is hilarious. Like, no, let my man get locked up, bro. I'm trying to get ran through in these streets while my man getting clapped up, bro. Hold on, nah. Let my man get locked up so I can get clapped up in these streets. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. Look at this.
Yeah. I helped him out around Christmas time and all that
Shouts
kind of
to
shit.
Mama
yeah.
Bear. We love Mama Bear.
All right.
And Granny Bear.
Definitely, man. If he was out, he would probably be in this Rico too.
Busting all these assholes.
JK.
I got no comment on the Rico. Nothing to do with the Rico. No comment.
Fun of Adam.
Oh, that was a Crip Mac joke. My bad.
You know it's free loose. It's free loose. Free other guys.
Like, everybody is gonna support everybody.
That's the only time. This woman jumps in the conversation. As soon as people start talking about her man messing with other women, that's when her antennas go up. Not that her man is literally laying out the prosecution's argument against his own Rico. It's the fact that he may possibly be clapping some cheeks. Nah, bro, you can't make this shit up, my nigga.
Only the real is gonna stand. You get what I'm saying? Like, everybody that was on that indictment rolled over. Everybody out of jail. Everybody was making statements.
So you and Brick are the only ones who didn't have anything to say?
We're the only one that's still in jail, right?
Oh boy, moved the microphone from his face. That's devious. You see how hard he pushed that mic? Hold on. Somebody need to check on that mic. You see how hard he pushed that microphone away? He said, nah, get this shit away from me. Get this shit away from me.
I didn't know everybody.
Yeah, of the ones we know.
It was 4 already in jail, though.
Everybody else is out.
Damn, everybody being out is bugged out.
Musical chairs for the real niggas in the building. Hold on, musical chairs for the real niggas in the building, bro. He like, all right, you leave, I'm coming back. Clay, it's only so much I can take of this right now. Nah, this is crazy. Old boy in the back with the brown sweatshirt, he like, man, I'm just trying to get paid, bro. Rent's due, bro. The first is coming up, bro.
Loose, activate your patience, man. Stay off that phone.
Hey, how do you feel about people celebrating people going to jail?
Ooh,
that's crazy.
Yeah, the ops are throwing a party.
Okay, so think about this, right? Because I never ever celebrated that. I took a stance on that before.
No, not you. I'm talking about how you feel about others celebrating.
I don't fuck with it. Not at all.
So you don't fuck with 600 and whack celebrating people going to jail?
I don't fuck with nobody celebrating a nigga going to jail, but I don't think Wack and 600 take that stance. I just think they just don't fuck with Big Use.
I ain't heard him laugh this much.
You think Wack's been celebrating, Munchie? You really think he's been celebrating?
It might be a little muted, but yeah, it's damn near a ticker tape parade
it's like
over
a
there.
Passive aggressive celebration.
The 100 side, oh yeah.
On his side turning up.
They celebrate, but at the end of the day, it's like it's the best outcome for him. But other people have been affected by certain situations he's done. But I don't want him to go to jail. I'd rather if we beefing, we handle this shit on the street.
Why is
That's
Cuz on the
it.
phone saying that?
Yeah, I don't know if you should say
Hey, hang
that.
up on. Hey, hang up, Cuz. Hang up. Like,
It's too late, bro.
hang up, bro.
Yo, man, we gonna handle it in the streets, bro. Yo, this nigga bitch like, yo, hang up the phone. Nah, I'm not. Yo, nah, that's hilarious. Nah, I'm just saying, man. If we got, I don't want him to go to jail because if we got a problem, bro, we gonna handle it in the streets, man. 10-4, you copy? You guys hear that, bro? Hold on, bro. Can I get an extra 5? Can I get a 5-piece with that statement? 5 to 7 years at least. This nigga like hang up the phone. He's snitching on himself so bad they're not trying to catch Ricochet snitching, secondhand snitching. Like they don't want none of this snitching on them. This is a lie.
Y'all, you doing crazy shit now, cuz. Hang up.
Like, I don't want him to go to jail. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Shitty burger.
That's just kind of weird for somebody to say. I want
Y'all niggas crazy,
my
cuz.
enemy to go to jail.
Y'all letting this nigga incriminate himself. Hang up, cuz.
No street dudes say that, Adam.
I know, but nigga, don't do it while we on here because it look like we condoning it, cuz we're not with
Yeah,
that, bro.
Luke, the
Hang
viral
up,
way wants
bro.
to make it clear that they think you're incriminating yourself and that you should stop.
Who's the
Hey,
far away?
Long as you
Podcast from
self-snitching,
Long
I don't know
Beach.
Yeah,
nobody
we
else.
don't got nothing to do with what he doing. I just don't want to watch him do that,
Yeah,
bro.
shout out to them too.
Hey, Luce, hang up, bro. Let your lawyer talk.
You ain't got one yet.
You said what?
I said hang up and let your lawyer talk, bro. Like they gonna use.
This boy is never gonna get invited on No Jumper ever again. Adam's probably like, nah, bro, shut up. This is good content. This nigga like, please save your life, bro. You're about to incriminate yourself, bro. You're about to do life off of this. Like, nah, but no bully. nah. Let's have a serious conversation after this, though. Like, all jokes aside, I want to talk about something after this.
Use this for content. Don't do that shit, man.
Yeah, but the thing is not saying anything that I have.
Nah, bro, but you in some real shit, bro. And I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Activate your patience, like bro said. All this circus, don't do that, bro. You in facing some real life shit. This the internet. Don't do that. They gonna laugh at you. None of these niggas gonna put money on your books. None of these niggas gonna come visit you. They're gonna laugh at you when this phone call hang up, cuz. Don't. The fame ain't worth that shit.
Everything will go. Even the females, they go bounce on you.
That's not bad advice.
He already got one.
What females you talking about, my nigga?
Man, that's how it go.
Wow. You guys see that? And you know what? He is the realest one in the room. And I gotta commend him because, and this is part of the serious conversation that I wanted to have. You know what I mean? It's just like, yo, like he's the man on the phone is literally doing it to himself. I understand that he doesn't want to be a part of the situation, which is why he got up and left, which was a very solid thing to do. But then he came back. He thought maybe he could take some more. But yeah, you know, I totally respect what this man is doing. I see where he's coming from. It is insane how the woman on the phone, I didn't even know this was a three-way call. I didn't even know his girl was even on the damn phone. The only time she decides to open her mouth is when somebody happens to mention, oh, the females are gonna leave. You heard your man incriminated. You heard other people yelling, please stop incriminating yourself. Even if you didn't believe your man was incriminating himself. The fact that a bunch of other people are in the current room with you, telling you he's incriminating himself. And people are on the live stream texting that he's incriminating himself. None of that mattered. But as soon as somebody brought up another woman, wait a minute, hold on a second. That's wild. That's a wild, bruh. Now, and then part of me is like, wait a minute. These are obvious crash outs. They're gonna crash and burn. You know, let me save that because I got a real piece, and I don't want to get y'all upset before the end of the video. Hold on a second.
Because you got his wife right here. So what you talking about?
Hey, if you his wife and you care about him, stop letting him do this.
What you talking about?
I'm talking about the majority y'all.
He's gonna do.
Hey, look, niggas gonna do what they want, but I'm gonna give you some real advice.
You know how that shit go when
He
it
been
go-
to the
when it
pen
go
before.
down.
He know.
Calling in from the don't. That's
Look, Shreese. Long as you keep the visits coming, and then pen the paper, some pictures, you know, some you go do what you do. That's just how it go.
I'm gonna just need y'all to put a little respect on people's names and don't try to be disrespectful here.
No, that's
right?
that's to the gender.
Before we just really cut the line off, and that'll be that.
Hey, respect his.
She cut it off.
Hey, look, respect his freedom. Stop letting him do this to himself.
Okay, and respect his woman, and respect him too.
No, they just you.
Respect his freedom. If he chooses to do that, he's a grown ass man. He's gonna do what he want to do.
Yeah, but you supposed to care.
Wow, if he chooses to do that, he's a grown. I had it misconstrued. I thought that she didn't think that he was snitching on himself. But by that statement alone, he's a grown ass man. If he chooses to do that, let him do what he wants to do. So she's acknowledging he is snitching on himself. That's, yo, what world? Yo, is this real life? I need a soundboard. Is this real life? Yo, that's wild. That is wild, bro. Jeez Louise Della Reese, bro.
Everybody, but not let him do that shit.
Hey, look, Sharice. Females that got on me during my bid. And they bounced back at the end of the last month. It happened like that.
60 seconds.
Oh shit.
Okay, well y'all got 60 seconds
is
for me. What
crazy.
else y'all want to say?
Yeah, but at the end of
What
the
else
day,
y'all want to say?
Free loose cannon.
Free loose.
Much love to the homie loose.
Hey, you got the right to remain silent. Exercise that.
Hey, Luce, are you banging Sweetie in there too? Are people fucking with the Sweetie movement? Sweetie.
Yeah, Sweetie.
Yeah, that's right. We needed that.
We need everybody in the feds banging Sweetie gang.
FruiceCannon.com and purchase that merch. It's FruiceCannon.com.
That's right.
Hey, hold your head, my guy. And Sharice, let us know when you're in LA. We could tap in, do a podcast or something. We get whatever.
Thank you, Sharice, for real.
I'm sure I'm gonna send you my Zelle, Adam.
She on the freeway right now.
I'm gonna send you my Zelle. All right, bye. I'm gonna send you my Zelle, Adam. Let me get that for the record. All right, man. Let's get for real. Let's get for real, man. Let's talk about it. All right. I want to read the comments. The comments are hilarious. I made a few comments of my own, but yo, listen, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. You can only do so much. You understand? Now, here's the thing, right? Yo, can we just be honest? It's like this. This is how I look at it. It's like, yo, bro, if you're gonna crash and burn, bro, like, first of all, there's no saving these people. You know what I mean? There's certain people that are just so crash dummy-ish. There's no saving them. All you can do is either remove yourself from the situation like this stand-up individual in the black and this stand-up individual in the gray did, or stick around and watch the train wreck. And I'm not going to lie to you, bro. If he's going to do it, I might as well watch. All right? Listen, bro. Listen, I don't want to encourage him to do it. But, bro, if you got a camera on him and he chooses to do it, listen, bro, I'm not running the show. I'm in the audience, bro. I'm just looking at it. You feel me? Like, yo, listen, and imagine his own girl. That was the part that really broke my heart. Is because, but you know, okay, and all right. See, but then after that, there's another argument. You know what I mean? The other argument is this man has nobody in his corner. This man has nobody looking out for his best interest, not even a state-appointed attorney. And the root of this is extremely sad. And damn, now that I say that out loud, oh God, I got to get my emotions in order. But that's very bad. You know what I mean? Because that's really what's happening here. What you're seeing here is somebody that is so abandoned, they don't even understand that what they're doing is going to irreversibly hurt them for the rest of their lives, because nobody is even has a sliver of anything investment into this man's life to say, hey, you probably shouldn't do that. That means that nobody cares about him. You know what I mean? And a stranger, because you got to understand his girlfriend or wife or whatever. Gaptooth, is that his wife? Gaptooth, talk to me, Gaptooth. I know you said she's fine. I ain't never seen her in my life, but his girlfriend or his wife is on the phone right now. And her only concern is still, mind you, he's in jail. Her only concern is, I hope he ain't going to be messing with any other girls. What girls, bruh? Your man about to be gay for the rest of his life, bruh. Come on, man. So, you know, at the root of the issue, when you really examine what's happening, it is very sad. You know what I mean? And I guess it is kind of hard to. Okay, now I can really understand why somebody would remove themselves from the situation. Like I've never been involved in like jail scares me. You know what I mean? So I may not understand the gravity of jail time like other people do. I value my freedom. That's what I understand. I understand the gravity of freedom. I don't understand the gravity of losing it. So I guess somebody who has understand the gravity of losing it. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, that's solid, because you know what? There's some real shit that's happened in my life where other people joke about, but I could never, because I understand a personal connection to something. So, okay, you know, in that sense, you know what? I can understand why these men would feel disgusted, why other people would feel disgusted. And even I feel like disgusted by it. You know what I mean? Like, especially the more you kind of psychoanalyze the situation, you kind of be like, damn, this is a really messed up situation. But bruh, it's still entertaining, my nigga. Like, I can't hold you. Am I going to hell? Am I going to hell? Hold on. There's a bunch of people coming with me, though. I ain't gonna lie. That's his wife? There's only one of those VH1. There's one of those VH1 shows together. That's his wife. Dude is clearly a little slow. If you hear him talk for an extended period of time, he's on the spectrum. Okay, so I never heard him talk. And that makes it even worse. And that goes back to the point. I remember growing up, a lot of the crash outs that I remember, actually, I know they was on the spectrum, dog. Like I remember talking, I was like, oh nah, something's off. Like their mom was on, like, actually, no, let me not say that, but like something's off with them. You know what I mean? So it's just like it kind of like, which actually makes the situation even worse, because you're looking at somebody who needs somebody because they have a mental impairment, and then not only do they need somebody, they don't have anybody, and the people that they do have in their corner, it goes beyond not looking out for his best interests. It's almost a little selfish, you know what I mean? But it's just like, yo, bro, if somebody drops $100 on the floor, you're picking it up. You understand? It's like I'm like arguing with myself here. But Adam 22 is a person that has the $100 who's literally watching somebody pour their life savings on the floor. You would say a good-hearted thing to do is to say, hey, brother, you probably shouldn't do that. But if you got bills to pay, you might double think that. You know what I mean? I know niggas ain't talking like that on YouTube, social media. You know what I mean? Everybody want to live in a fantasy world. And like, it depends on how close he is to him. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just like, bruh, he ain't telling him to rat on himself. But then again, if he is on the spectrum and you know that his mental capabilities may not be where they should be, doesn't somebody who does have greater mental capabilities has a duty? It's like, because that's kind of dumb, because that's like seeing a blind person walk across traffic. Like, you wouldn't let a blind person cross the street on a highway. So, damn, that's real shit. Okay. All right. Let me make an amendment to what I'm saying. Hold on a second. He's not facing regular jail time. This is a federal RICO. This law was made to bring the mafia down. That's a factory, Gaptooth. It's serious. Dude should not be talking on the phone. I totally agree. And you know what? I'm gonna make an amendment, man. If this dude is actually slow, if a doctor need to come out right now and put a report out. So, because then that's a little different. That is just like, damn, bro, like that man, you know what I mean? They're taking advantage at this point. He doesn't know what he's doing. But then again, it's just like he wasn't slow when he was committing all these crimes, though. That's another thing. It's just like, how slow could you be? You over here collecting RICO money. You over here breaking down the prosecutor's case. He might not be that slow, though. He might not be that slow, because this man over here, he's arguing the prosecutor's case. He's giving a motive. He's out here like he seems like maybe he's not. But regardless of whatever it is, it's still entertaining. Like a horror show can still be, a horror movie is still entertaining at the same damn time. You know what I mean? You might be scared. It might be a roller coaster. He shouldn't be on the phone. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But if he is on the phone and you got a camera on, I might watch the video. But then again, somebody could say, yo, that's why he's even doing it in the first place. But then it's just like, yo, bro, like, whose fault is that? Yeah, y'all the one. I was having a conversation earlier, actually, with somebody very important to me, and we was talking about kids today, because this new movie on Netflix, and I know I'm getting a little bit off subject, but just bear with me. I'm here for a good time, not a long one anyway. How long we been on here? 34 minutes? Oh, that's not bad. All right, so there's a new movie on Netflix, and it's like this little boy who apparently he off some woman because he listens to Andrew Tate or something like that. I think it's called Adolescence. The shit sucks ass. I couldn't put myself through it, but it was on #1 forever. So me and Duop, we watched it. Anyways, the bottom line was, is just I said to myself, I was like, yo, bro, like that's a failure. Like my generation kind of started off in the beginning of the social media thing. So I have the luxuries of knowing what it's like without social media and with social media. And I feel like these kids over here, I almost feel like it's a parental failure if you don't make your kid understand the irrelevance of social media. You understand? Like I don't, parental failure is kind of tough, but it's like, yo, bro, we know what it's like to not have it, and we know it's not real. Like that's all you have to communicate to your kid. You understand? I got a very my sister, my older sister, she don't even let her kid on social media at all. She's not on the phone. She's not doing nothing. It's just like, yo, what's so hard about doing that? Anyways, long story short, what I'm really trying to get at is just like people now think of clout as currency or something. I don't know what people view clout as, but my problem is it's whose fault is that? If you're crashing out just for the views, like I lived in a world where views didn't matter, so I don't understand how is it that like I should bear the responsibility of the viewer of watching you crash out. You know what I mean? That's why people got on Vlad and people don't like Adam 22. And I'm not coming at it from the interviewer's perspective because they're a little bit more like involved in a situation. But to be honest with you, they're only interviewing these people because they're willing to crash out, and there's people that's willing to watch it. You know what I mean? So it's just like I don't know, man. It's like seeing a bad crash. You know what I mean? You're gonna look at it, but then if you see like a squeamish scene, you might squint your eyes and look away, but you still gonna peek a little bit. I remember when I was a kid, I watched a man, he passed away right in front of I seen somebody, he passed away right in front of my eyes. It was me and my bro. Shout out to actually no, never mind. But like me and my bro, we was downtown. We watched him, and his eyeball on my life, his eyeball was out the socket. I put this on everything I love. We seen it together. Eyeball out the socket. You could see the pink thing and everything, and he was dying in front of us. And I remember being like, oh my God, I can't watch this. And I just kept on looking at it. But we walked away. At some point, I couldn't take it. But there was a crowd around. You know what I mean? So anyways, it's kind of tough, man. I don't know, man. Clout is the biggest drug out today, even bigger than fentanyl. Exactly. So it's just like, yo, it's like the Fenty dealer is gonna be like, yo, listen, bro, if I don't sell it, somebody else will. You know what I mean? If I don't watch it, somebody else will. Like my thing is, if this man is doing it to himself, I'm gonna watch it, bro. And that's what it is. He literally got people, but then after that, but then again, he has somebody telling him not to rat on himself. You know what I mean? He has somebody telling him not to rat on himself. He's choosing to do it. I don't know what his upbringing is. You know what I mean? That seems like a parental failure or something. Somebody failed somewhere with old boy. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at it. You know what I mean? But it's tough. So I guess, you know what? I guess it's always important to keep these things into context. I've never seen nothing like this, though, to be honest with you. Like, as much as people be saying, oh, people be self-snitching on my life, and y'all see, I'm on YouTube. I've been on YouTube for a few years now. I've never seen something like this in my life. Never in my life. Besides like a wiretap, like besides somebody like somebody's being secretly recorded, I've seen somebody like totally throw themselves underneath the bus, but never calling in a national podcast, millions of followers, and just telling on yourself like this. So it's just like, holy smokes. You know what I mean? I guess when you watch something like this, you just have to keep in mind, like, hey, listen, this man is only telling on himself because he's a band. But then again, it's just like, wait a minute, he's still a criminal, though. This nigga running amok, doing all type of stuff. But maybe that's why. Maybe it's because, I don't know. I have too many other things to feel sorry for. I'm not going to lie to you. That sounds mad fucked up. But it's just like, nigga, there's some chick just got arrested. A bunch of stuff going on. I don't know what's shaking and baking. So I don't know if I don't know if I got enough space in myself to be like, oh man, I got to feel sorry for the criminal who's ratting on himself about the murders and stuff. Like, it's just tough for me, bro. Like, it's tough for me. You know what I mean? Because like you got to think about it. Like big, like there's 2 people dead. There's a bunch of money being extorted. He was a muscle man for a crew. So it's just like, yeah, the nigga's probably dumb. He's abandoned or whatever, snitching on himself. But at the same time, it's just like there's a million other peoples I can feel sorry for. So I might watch the video actually. You know, now that I put it like that, yeah. It's not really fuck that, but it's just like whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's just whatever. Like my dog Gaptooth said, clout is a hell of a drug. You know what I mean? And if you're gonna buy it, you might as well buy it from the kid, man. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. And she's actually fine though. That makes it work. Fine ass, dumbass. Listen, man, she's gonna be getting clapped up, and so that's probably why she want him to rat on herself. She probably like, yo, listen, whatever assets he had, you know what I mean? I'm gonna take control of that, and then we gonna get these cheeks clapped. You know what I mean? For the next 20 to life. Nigga. Like, come on, bro. Anyways, that's why I had to come on live. That is why I had to come on live. Bro, I've been running up on TikTok. Y'all got to follow me over there, man. I don't know what's shaking and bacon, but they love me over there. So your boy doing his 1-2 buckle his shoe. I'm back on Breathe Easy Live as well, man. I got to come back over here. I was talking to my bro the other day, man. Damn, what did he say? Yeah. Now we got to do live again. And we got to do live because I realized, you know what I mean? There's some people, I hate YouTube's algorithms now, but I'm so spoiled with TikTok. But at the same time, it's just like I noticed I gotta, yeah, some people enjoy it. We got to chop it up on live again. So we're going to come back live, Breathe Easy Live. I'm trying to do it like twice a week. And then we still on the main Chizzy, but y'all got to follow me on TikTok. We run it up over there. A little bit more adult, grown-up conversations going on over there. So y'all got to get tight with the kid, man. But that's all I got for y'all, bro. That shit was just hilarious. It's late. I'm about to go watch a movie. It's going down, man. You know the vibes. Like and subscribe at the same damn time. Stop being bougie too. Like my videos, bro. Stop it. You know my content fire. I hate you niggas, bro. You know I'm lying. Anyways, you know the vibes, man. Like and subscribe at the same damn time, man. I'm out of here, man. Breathe easy, man. Peace out. I'm out of here.